Masculinity.
Masculinity. Masculinity.
Masculinity.
Masculinity.
A lot of young men nowadays want to know how to be a man and how to become masculine. It's become a problem, and a lot of young men are struggling with how to get there. But why are young men lost right now? This wasn't a problem before. This wasn't a problem 40, 50 years ago. We have access to so much more. We have access to so much more technology and things that people didn't in the past, that men didn't in the past. So why is it a problem now, and why is this a crisis among young men? The cause of this problem is mainly due to conditioning, and a lot of YouTubers and a lot of other people like to point to societal changes and societal conditioning.
Nope.
I think that has affected us in some way, but it's more of the conditioning that technology and social media have done to young men. It's made us lazy, it's made us weak, ambitionless. This is why there's a market for alpha male YouTubers, and YouTubers like Hamza and Jordan Peterson and Iman. Technology, social media, the internet have all changed how men grow and develop, how people grow and develop. And it's stunted a lot of growth for many, many young men. And this wasn't a problem back in the day because there wasn't any of this around. There wasn't any technology to make men weaker. And we want to know what it means to be a man, what it means to become a man, become masculine. But what is masculinity? Well, if you ask any man, you're always going to get a different answer. Even though I don't know a ton about what it means to be a man because I don't consider myself to be a man, I do know one thing. Being masculine is not about appearances. It's not about how you look or about how you dress. This is where a lot of young men my age go wrong. You start to consume the content that tells you being masculine is about appearances. Top 5 ways to look more masculine. Top 5 ways to appear more masculine. Right? It's all focused on how you walk, how you talk, how you dress. But these aren't things that make masculine men masculine. You might look up to some masculine men and say, oh, they go to the gym. Yep. They dress this way, they talk this way. But that's not what makes them masculine. Those are just things that they do because they are masculine. Masculinity is about who you are as a person. It's about principles and values and character traits. You might be thinking, okay, so what are the principles and values and character traits I need to become a masculine man? And that's the problem. There's no formula to becoming a man. There's no one thing any single man can tell you that will make you masculine, that will make you a man. And masculinity is much more individual than you might think, depending on your culture and where you live, where you grew up. Masculinity can be very different from person to person. That's why what is most important is to decide what it means for you to be a man. What are the things that you have to do to become masculine? And then fulfill those things. Because once you believe and truly do believe that you are a man, that you are masculine, then you probably are. It doesn't matter if my idea of becoming a man is different than your idea of becoming a man. We can both still get there and fulfill this role that's so important to us. For me, I believe that being masculine and becoming a masculine man is just about being a leader. Lifting up the people around you and leading by example is what I think it means to be a man. And I believe you can see that in every single masculine man you look up to. The problem with so many young guys today that links back to what I talked about appearances is trying to be masculine. Right? If you're trying to be masculine, you're not ever going to become masculine. I think that is the one sure way to not become a man. To make sure that you do not believe that you are a man and make sure that other people do not believe that you are a man. To me, trying to be masculine is like in a video game when you're not high enough level to get a certain item, but all you're trying to do is unlock it. And you would have just gotten there naturally if you just tried to level up. Becoming masculine is really about filling in those roles, embodying those values and principles, right? For me, I'm trying to be a leader. I'm not trying to be masculine. If you're trying to be masculine, you're trying to fake being masculine. You're trying to appear masculine. You're trying to be perceived as masculine. The last thing I want to talk about is the consumption of this type of media, of these alpha male masculinity videos, of people talking about toxic masculinity. It's all just political bullshit. Because I'm seeing so many young guys getting wrapped up in all this political drama and stuff that doesn't matter. Take a step back from these videos and social media in general because it's holding you back. You're caring about things that don't really matter and arguments that don't really exist. Define what it means for you to be a man, set goals, and do what it takes to fulfill that idea of what you believe it means to be masculine. And if you do that, you're going to get there eventually. I just wanted to say thank you all so much for 27,000 subscribers. I had no idea I was going to get here this fast, but it's all thanks to you guys. There's going to be more content coming soon, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.